Hi everyone, and welcome to today's card creation for the WOW Embossing design team. I'm creating an array of floral cards for you today to go with the Facebook monthly theme. If you haven't come along and joined, come and play, and I'll put all the links in my description below. So I'm using primary colours, pretty much sticking to bold colours here as much as I could. I'm making an array of card sets using this tropical embossing tropical stamp set background. Also, I'm going to be pairing it with everyday sentiments and another floral stamp set called Hey Little Flower. So you're going to watch me do all 4 cards. I do speed up the embossing part, and I pretty much perform CPR with this background stamp on all cards. I do apologize. Now, the colours of embossing powders we'll be using, which I did show below earlier on, is the Mint Macaroon, the Lemon, Metalline Red and Metalline First Frost. The Metalline range, which is here, this one so far, the red, leaves like a shimmery kind of colour once you've heat set it. I'm doing a tone on tone technique here, where I've chosen cardstock that pretty much coordinate as close as possible to the embossing powder. I wanted to create some panels, like almost like a do-it-yourself pattern paper for the background, but with the element of heat embossing. So it's got that raised, beautiful texture that looks like you went an extra mile for your card. This card set, it's actually quite a simple card set, and I use Studio Cartier's dies. They have an array of awesome dies that are great for die cutting for borders, panels. They include little banners as well, so I really enjoy playing with their dies. Now, with this particular cardstock here that I'm using the Mint Macaroon with, this is a textured cardstock, so I did put a little bit more pressure than normal, and I chose to use my Misty tool purely because, just in case I didn't create enough impression with the sticky ink as well as the actual background stamp. So you see me, I pretty much apply pretty good pressure on all these. I have used a copy paper, which I folded in half. Now, in between each colours, I make sure I get rid of the embossing colours, purely to prevent cross-contamination of colours. I really wanted to use those particular colours only. Now, if you were a bit fussy, you could use a copy paper for each colour, but I was able to get all the excess powder off back into the jars. So this one here is the First Frost in the Metalline, so another shimmery colour, very beautiful, almost that kind of baby blue but with shimmer colour. It's just gorgeous. So I just use all these cardstock panels. Aren't they beautiful? You can see the texture there a little bit in that mint colour. And now I've just die cutted all these out. Now these are the die cuts that I've used, and I bring them into view. You can see behind there is the everyday sentiments. I love the stitch details on all these dies. They're either pierced, dotted, stitched, just gorgeous. This is the stamp set, so I'm going to choose 4 different stamp sets. Because this is a card set, I'm going to give this away to either a friend or a family member. I always make card sets to give as presents for either birthdays and gifts, and just very grateful for the people that I have in my life, so I'm constantly giving these card sets out. And this particular die, I've created a window. That's the only different card that I make out of this whole set. Otherwise, all the panels have been mounted on top. I'm bringing into view here Distress Oxide inks. I've got the Cracked Pistachio, Broken China, Picked Raspberry and Fossilized Amber. And I just stamp all the sentiments here. Now, because they are polymer stamp sets, they can be easily maneuvered onto your block. So the last one that I do, I manipulate it on my block so I can go with the shape of the banner. Such bright, vibrant colours, these colours, and I really enjoy stamping with the Distress Oxide. Really leaves a good impression for stamping as well as the blending, which is what they're known for as well. So you can see me now, I'm manipulating that last sentiment to go in flow with the banner. So this is a really simple card set, as I said. I'm going to stamp this little flower, Hey Little Flower stamp set, all in this Distress Oxide inks, and I'm going to fussy cut them out. Yes, that's right, I fussy cut them out. I find fussy cutting therapeutic. It's not for everyone, but hey, if you can get the matching dies to your stamp images, great. Even better, but this one I didn't mind fussy cutting out. Now this Distress Oxide ink, again, great for solid images, great for sentiments. Just stamping with them are fabulous and it's fun. Now once I've stamped all them out, I use my handy dandy EK Success scissors. I also have this iridescent thread that I just got from a linen store here in Australia, and I kind of just make it into this messy bundle. So I've put foam mounts behind each of these florals, and which help adhere any of the thread. Now I only include the thread in 2 of the cards. You can't really see it here, but in the photos you'll see a slight iridescent look. It's very sheer, but beautiful. So I've got some foam here that I'm just going to mount my flowers on. As I said, this card set is very simple, but with the embossing, it adds that really beautiful element to all the cards, and it looks like you really made it's such a beautiful effort that you've added. Love the details. Subtle but beautiful. Now I'm going to pop this one even higher, so I'm going to double foam this. Who finds when you, with your foam adhesives, that you find random backings throughout your house? Sometimes I find it everywhere, in my purse, in my car, in my shoes, on my socks, on my feet, everywhere. I wonder if you have the same problem as well. Now, last card, sticking it all down using liquid adhesive and the banner. Now this stamp set, Everyday Sentiment, is a fabulous must-have in your stash. I love having sentiments, especially when you're making card sets, so you're not using the same sentiment. But look, isn't it beautiful? It's all finished. I'm just going to finish it off with some pretty pink posh clear sequins. I have them in 3 different sizes, and I'll just scatter these out throughout all the cards. Now, to adhere them down, because they are the clear sequins, I use my multi matte medium Ranger adhesive here, purely because I still want that iridescent look with the clear sequins. And so if I had used anything else, I find that you really see the liquid glue, and I'd rather not. I want to get maximize results with the sequins as possible. Everyone has their favorites and what they use. For sequins, this is my favorite go-to liquid adhesive. So just finishing these all off, and that's really all to it. I'll show some photos towards the end there. So recapping, card set, easy with panels, and also I would love to invite you to come and join our WOW Facebook group page. It's a WOW Embossing fan page. We have monthly challenges there where you can win a $15 gift voucher to our store just by submitting your work using WOW products. Here's the WOW embossing powders that I've used. I will put all link and product and our links in my description below in my YouTube, as well as on the WOW blog, so come and visit us. We would love to hear from you. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing your comments. See you later.